Where's the lucky egg? There it is. That way the amount of XP that gets generated will be even more. But like for most of the battles, I'm not even Mega Evolving anyway. So I can probably get away with not Mega Evolving at all. Okay, got 5 levels left to go. Hey, Lazy Bomb 02. Welcome to the stream. Currently trying to fill up my Pokédex. Got a XP share on a couple fly. Trying to evolve it to fill that that particular spot in the Pokédex. Lazy Bomb 02, thank you for haunting the stream. Welcome to the haunt. Glad to see you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, right now the current goal is first of all to hatch this egg, which it seems like it's close. And then we're trying to get this guy up to level 24, because then when he gets to level 24, he'll evolve, and we'll get another spot in our Pokédex, not Poképod, in our Pokédex. We've got 72 of the Pokemon right now. We're trying to get him to evolve. I'm not saying that. I get you. I see what you're doing there. I'm not saying that. Very cute though. I haven't seen that one before. It's very cute. And clever. Triggered by the bot. That's how it is, man. Them's the rules. I should really flavor Nightbot's messages at some point to be more in line with the theming of my stream. I just don't know what to actually have him say. That's a good one too. It's the same joke, but I wouldn't have thought of that one either. How am I doing on PP on Spookitty? Doing okay-ish. We've still got about 15 battles left we can do. Not against this guy, though. This guy... Actually, you know what? We haven't fought this guy in a while. Let's see if we can one-shot him with Meteor Mash. Nope, we can't. We can two-shot him though. I wasn't expecting that. I'd rather not find the bleach bottle, to be honest. I usually keep mine under the kitchen sink, though. Should probably throw it out if it's empty. No reason to keep it around. I wonder what's going on in these buildings now that there's no ninjas here. Oh, they're just empty. Okay. You know, I don't know what I expected to be happening in there. I just was kind of curious. Clorox. No, no, it's totally... The way to say that brand is definitely Clorox. Right, Ghost Trade, that would, you know, maybe they should have put that in that building. But maybe it is going on in there and we just can't see. Because they're ninjas. There could be so many ninjas in that room. And we wouldn't know. Right? That's what I'm saying. Imagine ninja ghosts. Ninja ghosts must just like never be seen. Have you ever seen a ninja ghost? I was saying he was saying it because there's a building up here that used to have ninjas in it. Or it used to have a ninja in it. But because of the story, he left. And I was curious what would be going on in here, but there doesn't seem to be anything in here. I need to update Nightbot's terms after this stream as well. I've been alerted to several words that I need to remove. Alright, see you, Lazy Bomb 02. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, there we go. Hopefully those changes took effect. I don't know if they can actually change during the stream. But Ghost Trade, you're the top chatter, apparently. For a while there, it was RoboKitty. So you've surpassed RoboKitty as the top chatter. Alright, I think I'll probably go till about 10:15 tonight. It's like 9:30 now, so about another 45 minutes. Yeah. RoboKitty used to show up to everything. I wonder what's happened to him. He was my first follower, so... He showed up to the first stream. And Mr. Bad at This used to come to everything too. He's like my best friend. I wonder what's happened to him. I played games with Mr. Bad at This for years, but I haven't really talked to him in the last few weeks. I missed. And there's no reason to not chat, Ghost Trade. You feel free to chat as much as you need to. You don't need to shut up by any means. I enjoy talking with you. Ooh, congratulations, Ghost Trade. Glad to hear that all worked out. You were the one talking in the stream about proposals before, right? Oh, hey, Cub Smash is evolving. Cool. I think you were the one that was talking to me about that. Yeah, I thought so. I just wanted to be sure I wasn't remembering it wrong, as I tend to do. I don't have the best memory in the world, but I thought I remembered that that conversation. So how'd it go? Well, obviously she said yes, but what all happened? Like how'd you do it? Yeah. I'd say this is more of a fairy type at this point. Should put it in the fairy box. Here we go. Barrel is next. Alright, you got the so you went to him. Nice. Oh, there we go. It's in the best Pokemon. It's Muffin. So did you watch this stream together then? Jeez. Oh, man. My ring that I have, it's from a place called Piggy Bank Pawn Shop. both my wife and I's rings are from that place. We went and we picked them out together because we didn't have money then, and we still don't have money now. But we have love. And that's what matters, right? Alright, time to check out this Pokemon's evolutionary levels. No, I don't want that. Stop it. Stupid ads showing up. Alright, so Deerul. Alright, levels 15 and 32 are what we're looking at for this one. Oh, Muffin. Huh. The bread's an interesting... You always make toast when watching streams? Ha! I appreciate that pun. I really do. That's great. I wish I had done something like that. My wife tells me that I could still, like, do a proposal sometime, especially since we're gonna renew our vows eventually, but... I don't know. It doesn't feel the same since I already know that we're gonna remain married. I don't know. I suppose the gesture is important. Ah! Ghost Raid, thank you for hosting me. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you just know. My wife and I have been together for about 5 years now at this point. I think. Let me think about the exact math of this. No, not 5 years. We're coming up on 5 years. Our next anniversary will be five years. And we dated for like half a year before that. And we dated pretty seriously, especially since pretty soon after we started dating, my family moved to Italy, and her family ended up scattering around the country as well. So the problem is there was a date we originally planned to have our wedding, right? But we ended up changing that. But the original date was the anniversary of. Oh, you know what? We did date for a year. We dated for a year and about 3 months before we got married. That's right. Because once the year came around, there was so much else going on right around that time for her family that it didn't feel right to do. So we moved it to February instead of October. As much as I would have loved to have had it in October. But October is still our, like... Or not October, November. November, because it's... November 25th is when we started... dating. But, and it's hard to think about this at the same time as doing Pokemon. So I'm flubbing it a lot, but let's see. Yeah, November 25th is when we started dating, but that also is really close to Thanksgiving, and it's someone in her family's birthday. And so we decided instead of getting married on our anniversary of dating, we instead had it in February because that's the month of Valentine's Day. So we had it February 25th instead of November 25th. However, when we renew our vows, we're definitely going to do it in November, because then we're actually going to finally have a ceremony. We didn't have the ceremony when we got married. We just signed the papers with some members of both of our families, but all of my family was over in Italy at the time, so I couldn't really... I didn't want to leave them out of the ceremony. You know, it's something really special, and I wanted them to be there. So we're waiting to renew our vows until sometime after my family has moved back to the States. That way they can all be in the wedding and enjoy the wedding and be a part of the whole thing. Are you a superstitious folk? Also, a 13-minute wedding is an extremely fast wedding. I can't remember if mine was faster than 13 minutes or not, because we did just kind of go up, sign the papers, and, you know, say our vows and stuff, and that was it. There wasn't a lot of pomp and circumstance, so it might have been about 13 minutes. And we definitely had less than 13 people at our when we got married. We had her dad, who officiated because he could, and then we had her mom, her sister, and my grandpa, and then the two of us. So there was only 6 of us there. Unless I'm forgetting somebody. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. No, I think there was 6 people there. Us and five people. And I made sure that someone from my side was there. So I brought my grandpa along. Ha! Nice. I'm slightly superstitious. But not like extremely so. I just sort of enjoy the concept. One of my brothers was born on Thursday the 12th in October. Muffins evolving! So the day after he was born was Friday the 13th in October. Thirteen's a pretty good favorite number. Mine's 66. It was like my jersey number in or not jersey number, but like it was my number in baseball when I was a kid. And I've sort of kept it with me. And it's like just randomly shown up in a lot of places too. Where like in plays I'll like come on page 66 of the script for the first time, you know, things like that. It'll be like my locker number, you know, things totally out of my control, but it just happens. Why do you think of hockey? I, like, never think of hockey. Like, there's literally nothing in my head that makes me think of hockey. Except for hockey itself. Things that are directly related to hockey. But I don't have any sort of, like, associations with hockey, because I just never think about it. Which, considering how close I live to Canada, maybe I should think about it a little more, but... I don't know many sports people. I don't know many sports people. I like the Olympics, but I kind of view them as sort of a separate thing. Which I guess they are. I shouldn't sell the Olympics short by being like, they're kind of different. They're totally different. I've heard his name before, but I don't really watch sports. I'm not much of a sports guy. Okay, he is an ice hockey player. I just looked him up. No, I don't. No, I'd heard his name before, but other than that, no. I live really close to Canada, but I'm not Canadian. I know much more about the sport that I got into more than the other. Oh. Well, that's pretty cool. I know what a hat trick is. I mostly know what a hat trick is from having played Rocket League for a while. I also played soccer, but it was kids soccer, and they never told us if we got, like, anything special. They didn't really keep track of our stats or anything. They just kept track of the points. I liked soccer quite a bit, though. I was the goalie. I was either the goalie or defense. Defense was really fun. Because then if I had been an actual soccer player, I would have gotten flagged for charging people all the time. What level is Muffin going to evolve again? 32. Jeez. I don't think Muffin's gonna get to evolve again before the end of the stream. Hey, but maybe the egg will hatch soon. Sound can be heard coming from inside. It will hatch soon. Alright, egg. I hope that hatches before the end of the stream. That'd be great. No, you know what local... Guess what sport... Guess what sport was kind of local to my area? Like, of all of the professional sports out there, guess what one I grew up around? I'll give you one guess, and then if you guess wrong, I'll just tell you. Yeah, my family actually went to go see this event a lot. It was kind of a family tradition. Oh, I asked you to guess what sporting event was the one I grew up around and was sort of a tradition for my family to go to. No, I know. I just try to treat it like other people don't know. Stupid PJ, get out of here. I don't like you. Mostly because I can do nothing to you. Wait, I don't want to run. Jeez. That's a lot of people to follow. I suppose you always got someone streaming for you, though. If you do that. Always got somebody to watch. I want this egg to hatch. No guesses? No guesses for what sporting event was around me? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. My favorite athlete in this event was named Helio. Nope, not rugby. The event was the Indy 500 because I grew up in Indiana. I no longer live there, but that's where I grew up. Yep. It was a tradition. I liked soccer too. I watched soccer on TV, but there wasn't really anything going on around me for soccer. Other than the, like, dumb, like, kids league that I was in, where we actually played soccer in a marsh. Like if it rained, we could not... Well, we played, but it really stunk to play because the ground was so spongy and like almost like a swamp. But yeah, I watched soccer on TV with my friends, but there wasn't anything near me to really do that with. I'd say soccer was my favorite sport to play, right? And I enjoyed watching it too. And when my family went to the Indy 500, we didn't really watch it too much. We mostly just walked around the track, went to all of the stands and stuff. You know, we would come and we would watch the beginning and we'd watch the end. But most of our time was spent walking around the area. And it was mostly just an excuse to spend some time together outside the house. And we had some great times going there. Most of the time it was just me and my dad. Because he got some tickets to it. He got some tickets to go there in like a raffle at his work. And so he got those for free, and then we like continued to get the tickets at a discount rate because we continued to go every year. Now, the Indy 500 isn't the same thing as NASCAR. It's a different league. It's a different racing league. And I'll thank you to remember that. Yeah, Helio Castroneves was my favorite because he won the first time that I went, and you know, he had this signature thing where he would climb the fence afterwards if he won, and he won a lot of the times that I went. One of my little brothers went with me and my dad several years, and the last year that we went, the year before my family left for Italy, we all went together. The whole family went, and we even brought my at that time girlfriend, now wife, along. And my little sister got to go for her first and only time. Gave her like special headphones to make sure that she didn't ruin her hearing. And I mean, most of the time that you're sitting there watching the race, Like, if you're actually sitting watching the race, you're secretly hoping that somebody wrecks. Like, you always hope that somebody wrecks but doesn't get hurt. That's the goal. Like, you don't want anybody getting hurt, but you do want to see the cars get hurt. You want to see cars hurt but not people. Or at least that's what it was for me. Maybe that's not it for everybody, but man, there's a lot of people that come, so everybody's there for some reason. But yeah, I don't typically get into sports at all, so I don't really have much to say on the matter. You know, I watched the Super Bowl, but it's mostly because one of my friends usually throws a Super Bowl party. You know, we all go hang out. We have food. We have drinks. We watch to see if there's any really good ads in the game. You know, maybe there'll be one team or the other that we're hoping wins. But I seem to recall this last time I didn't really care about either of the teams too much. Now, my wife's family, they always go for the Broncos because they used to be from Nevada. I just don't get it, personally. But I mean, to each their own. Everyone likes a different I shouldn't say that. There's nothing... How do you say this sentence to where it actually conveys what I'm trying to say? Even when you don't really get a form of entertainment, it's just not for you, you know? Like, sports just isn't for me. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with sports. I have nothing against sports. It's just not really for me. You know, video games are for me. And watching people play video games is for me. Which, I know plenty of people that think that's weird. Like, why would you watch someone play a video game when you could play a video game? And my response is pointing out that plenty of people watch sports instead of playing sports. And so it's like, it's the same thing. Or like, why would you watch someone paint instead of painting yourself? But plenty of people watch Bob Ross. Hey! The egg's hatching. It's a Nupin! It's a Nupin! Would I give a nickname to the Nupin? Yes. What do I want to call you? I'm gonna call you Jelly. Yes. We did it! We hatched the egg. Now let's put the egg Pokemon away. Let's see. I think this is more of a grass type Pokemon than an electric type. Let's look at its moves. Tackle and Absorb. Yeah. It has decent IVs and everything but defense and speed.